name is Roy Hills. I'm a director of a company called LogicMelon, an ATS provider. We started life as a multi-poster, that is a job distributor, but then added applicant tracking facilities. So nowadays we process something pushing around 2 million applications a month, mostly in the UK. InnovatorSpark are helping us develop a CRM system. We based the CRM on HubSpot. We originally tried to do an integration with HubSpot, but HubSpot weren't able to do it because technically they have no concept of what a candidate is. So we decided to build our own CRM, and that's what InnovatorSpark have been helping us do. The team consists of 4 people. We have had other members of InnovatorSpark join us for different parts of the development, including one of their designers. The team's run by Andy Denby, with the rest of the people, I believe, being all based in Romania. We started this project pretty much as a greenfield development. It has to attach to our existing ATS system or connect with our existing ATS system, but we wanted to move to much more modern technology. We then staffed up the project based on us producing a very large requirements document, which we then loaded up into Jira's, and the guys have been working on that since last, basically November. So that's been, by the time we finish, that'll be about 8 months work. This is what we defined as MVP, so minimum viable product to get the thing to market. So next month we have a couple of our smaller agencies who are going to help us test the system, and this we expect to take another 2 to 3 months, put enhancements in it, additional enhancements, some of the kind of nice to haves that we couldn't get into the MVP part of the system, and that'll take us to the end of August, and then hopefully we launch the product fully in September onwards. The initial conversation, because by then we had a large document that we were working to, we did some proof of concept work to make sure that we could do what we wanted, which we did quite quickly. So once we got through that stage, we then went ahead with breaking the system down into 3 parts, which is the customer part, the contacts, and then the vacancy part, which we already had. And then we developed each part as we went along. It helped that we knew Andy, or I knew Andy from our days at JobSite, and therefore he was able to recommend InnovatorSpark because he'd done a lot of work with them, and that recommendation has proved to be fine. It's not something we've regretted at all. So far, the technical guys have shown a lot of skill and therefore have been able to adapt some quite difficult requirements into workable solutions. So, and whilst that continues, we're more than happy. We see this relationship with InnovatorSpark as being fairly long term because having built a considerable amount of code, this obviously needs supporting, and that will go on for quite some time. I think the problem with any software house is that they have to show an aptitude or knowledge of a particular subject. Now, because of Andy's background in working with search engines and recruitment in particular, that was fairly easy to demonstrate. But having said that, they didn't know what a CRM was particularly, or what we wanted out of a CRM. So they've had to learn the solution as much as we have as we've gone along. It's easy to define a system, but it's actually much more difficult to actually get that to work. And they've been very good at doing that. I see InnovatorSpark supplying support for this product probably for at least 12 months whilst we train people internally. We've also got a whole host of new ideas, some stuff to do with AI that we want to introduce. So that will be quite exciting, and that's something I see InnovatorSpark doing for us. Bogdan made a really good solution for our correspondence system, which is tracking everything from mail to WhatsApp, whatever it might be, getting that all into the system. InnovatorSpark have been quite flexible. They've pulled in additional staff as we've needed them. So we started with just 2. She came onto the project for about 6 weeks from what I remember, and then went off again, and now we've got another developer in, and we've been able to top up that team as we needed it. We decided not to go for a kind of big bang approach, putting hundreds of people on it, because we just didn't feel that we could manage that. So for us, 4 or 5 people at any one time has been a really good way of doing it.